Keir Starmer called out Piers Morgan's shocking question. In a political landscape increasingly marked by betrayal and controversy, Keir Starmer finds himself at the center of a storm ignited by none other than Piers Morgan. In a recent interview, Morgan posed a question that has sent shockwaves through the Labour Party and the nation: are Starmer's policies truly reflective of the party's core values, or has he betrayed the very principles that once galvanized a generation? This confrontation isn't just a media spectacle, it represents a pivotal moment that could redefine the future of British politics. Starmer's leadership has been characterized by a delicate balancing act, attempting to unify a party still reeling from the tumultuous years of Jeremy Corbyn's tenure. Critics argue that in his pursuit of electability, Starmer has diluted Labour's foundational ideals, leaving many longtime supporters feeling alienated. The question now looms: in striving for a more centrist approach, has Starmer sacrificed the party's soul? Many fear that this is not simply a tactical decision but a fundamental betrayal of the democratic values that Labour has championed for decades. Historically, the Labour Party has thrived on the promise of change, a beacon of hope for working-class citizens. Yet, as the UK grapples with the fallout of Brexit, a decision that divided the nation and reshaped its political landscape, the urgency of Starmer's choices becomes undeniable. The stakes are high. The British people, who once rallied together in support of a progressive agenda, now find themselves at a crossroads. The implications of Starmer's decisions could echo through the halls of power for generations to come. Morgan's probing question isn't just an isolated incident. It reflects a growing unease among the electorate. As public sentiment shifts, analysts warn that failing to connect with core supporters could have dire consequences for Labour's electoral prospects. The 2024 general election looms ominously on the horizon, and with it the potential for a seismic shift in political power. Starmer's critics assert that if he cannot rally the party around a cohesive vision, he risks losing the very support that could propel Labour back into government. The fight for the future of the Labour Party is not merely about policies but about identity and purpose. The struggles within the party echo the broader ideological battles that have shaped British politics for decades. From the miners' strikes of the 1980s to the more recent turmoil surrounding Brexit, these moments have defined the Labour movement. As Starmer navigates this treacherous terrain, he must confront not only the ghosts of past leaders but also the expectations of a new generation craving authentic representation. Many prominent figures have weighed in on this contentious issue. Shadow cabinet members have voiced their concerns, arguing that Starmer's leadership style, while pragmatic, lacks the fire and passion that once mobilized the masses. Critics argue that this approach could lead to a disenchanted electorate, one that may feel compelled to turn to more radical alternatives. The fear is palpable: a Labour Party that fails to inspire might find itself sidelined in favor of populist movements that promise change, albeit through more divisive means. As the debate intensifies, one thing becomes clear: the British people will not forgive inaction or indecision. The country stands at a crossroads, and this could mark a new era of influence, one either characterized by renewed hope and unity or by fragmentation and despair. Starmer must rise to the occasion, proving that he is not just a manager of the party but a visionary capable of leading it into a brighter future. In these turbulent times, it is crucial for citizens to engage with the political discourse that shapes their lives. As we witness the unfolding drama of Starmer's leadership, it's a reminder that our voices matter. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and hold your leaders accountable. Like, subscribe, and become part of a growing movement that demands transparency, integrity, and genuine representation in British politics. The time for action is now. The future of our democracy depends on it.